Set the right goals this year for your business and join us for food, review, and reflection with Aziz Makhani, the SBDC Business Advisor, as he helps us to audit different aspects of our complex businesses. And we'll see you there.
What I want to start off with is yesterday was 14th of February, Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day each year offers us an opportunity, however you celebrate it, is opportunity for us to reconnect, reconsider our love for somebody we care. And much like that, it's a relationship that you're nurturing. And much like that, business is really, truly a relationship. And something that you bond with, something that you're going to be committing for years into it. So what you want to do is periodically, where it's quarterly, semi-annually or annually, you want to look at certain things about the business and see how well it's tracking. And what I've developed over the years of doing what I do, I've developed a tool that might help you. And the tool, I call it F.A.R.G.O. And let me tell you the acronym F.A.R.G.O. I love acronyms. So F.A.R.G.O. stands for Future, Achievements, Rumblings, Goals and Initiatives, and lastly, an open discussion. And this is something that I've been doing with some of my clients that I hear that I can help facilitate. So within 60 minutes to 90 minutes, you can walk away with a set of goals and initiatives for the next period before you plan to have a recommitment and a re-examination. So with that said, let me give you, for some of you who don't know me, I'm Aziz Makhani, as Adam mentioned, and I'm a small business advisor with a network called Small Business Development Center. And what we do, we're an organization in Washington State. There are about 35 of us, and I serve Whitman, Asotin, and Garfield counties. So what we do is we mentor and advise, and I have an acronym for that too. I call it MARIA. We mentor, we advise, we research, and we inform, and we assess. So the assessment is the part that I'm talking about today. And the difference between mentoring and advising is a little bit subtle in that, large corporations have board of directors and advisors. Small businesses, you're swimming upstream. Other than these networking opportunities and mentors and advisors you may or may not have, you may be swimming alone. Many of the businesses don't participate in organizations like these, and they don't have business advisors. So if you don't have one, I would suggest having one, and you don't have to necessarily sign up with SBDC. By the way, all of our SBDC services that span a whole range of services are no cost to you. There's no charge for you. And so you say, well, where does the money come from? Money comes from each of your tax dollars. So I say, keep on working and keep on paying your taxes because it pays for our salaries. But kidding aside, half the money comes from the Small Business Administration, which falls under the Department of Commerce, Federal Department of Commerce. And the other half comes from Washington State University. And why is the Washington State University an academic institution involved in economic development, you might ask? The reason is Washington State University is a land-grant university, and land-grant universities by law are required to assist with economic development. When the land-grant university system was established in Washington State in the mid-1800s, of course, most of the activity was targeted towards agriculture. My clients include all kinds. I mean, we have an automotive service operator, owner, Paul, wanting to start a business with facilitating patent process. And we have Gabe that wants to do commercialization of technologies, and he's already got an endeavor going. And we've got Alex, and we've got Jacob starting food stands. So the range of clients that I work with span all over the map. And I've been working with Pullman marketing for several years. So it goes many different. And by the way, no advisor from SBDC should ever tell you that they know everything about everything, because no one does. I mean, I lean on Jerry, I lean on Adam all the time. And I lean on my colleagues all the time. So when I don't have an answer to your question, I just go immediately to our internet and say, hey, tell me about this, and I get a response. So with that said, let me go dive further into F.A.R.G.O. I'm going to read a few things. And by the way, I want this to be a conversation. So not just me telling you about what you need to do. You're welcome to interrupt me, ask me questions anytime. First, future, F, and that's very important. That is where you are going to be basing your fundamentals on, your mission and your values. What do you stand for? What do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? So here are a few mission statements. This one comes from a friend of mine who was a vice president of research and also a venture capitalist. He was helping his daughter, who operates and manages a boutique high-end restaurant in Southern California. It's a restaurant and a hotel. So this is what he offered to her. When people suggest our boutique hotel, they melt with joy just thinking about their last experience. I want to hear them say there is no better restaurant in Central California. Oh, Central California, my apologies. I want the food and hospitality magazines to say it. I want social media to say it. I want to know what it takes to be the best. I want to anticipate every need of every guest and even surprise them in some little way they didn't expect. I want every customer to be a repeat customer. I want to keep in touch with my repeat customers by offering them special deals. I want everyone in the local region to know about the hotel and visualize it as a personalized quality experience it can be. I want everyone to feel welcome, and it starts with my smile and conversation when they walk in the door. There's a lot in there. There is reference to social media. There's a lot of reference to customer service, how you want your people to do what the customers expect you to do. Now, that being said, admittedly, I have to say this is taking on a large commitment, because trying to please everyone is going to be very, very challenging. And I don't think you can please everyone. But you can always set as a goal, and you can look back and say, hey, where did I go wrong? And what could I have done differently for the next period? So this is another reason for you to be re-examining your commitment to your mission statement and value statement. I want to read another mission statement. And this one comes from a friend, a racquetball friend. I play racquetball and I play also pickleball. This one comes from a friend who cannot also attend this meeting because he's giving a presentation to farmers. What he does is he advises farmers and large farmers all across the world on processes. He's actually also written a book, and he conducts seminars on processes and mission and many of the things that is needed to operate a business, successful business and sustainable business, much like I do, except he focuses and he gets paid for doing this to the farming community across the world. So this is what he had to say. And by the way, he has also shared a document titled Mission, Vision, and Values for a large Canadian family-owned seed farm company. He also shared 2 additional documents titled Commercial Family Business Management Proficiency Test and a Farm Management Proficiency Test. What those tools that he has developed are much more detailed than F.A.R.G.O is. F.A.R.G.O is just broad enough, but not detailed enough. So if you are looking for more detailed examination of your business, these tools might be relevant to you. And I have 10 copies. And if I don't have enough, I'm happy to email them to you. This is a company that he advised, a stamp group that's based in Canada. They supply high quality pedigreed seed and services to customers across North America. So his mission statement for them that he developed, So STEM Group's mission is to supply high quality, pedigreed seed and services to customers across North America that will ensure customer success through purchasing our products, a safe and fulfilling environment in which to work and live, and a business that is profitable, sustainable, and attractive to future generations. Now, he separates the mission from vision. So let me read you the vision statement. Our vision is to have built a brand that is viewed as the number one choice for seed and services in our market area. We will accomplish this through growing or sourcing, processing, and marketing high-quality seeds sustainably and ethically, building and maintaining long-term relationships based on quality and expertise, being a preferred employer, a responsible neighbor, an asset to the community, and creating attractive opportunities for future owners and employees to continue our legacy. And now I'm going to turn to Jerry to share his perspective of operating a business that he just recently sold.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and thank you so much. Thanks. Aziz has been a great friend and advisor to me, and he's asked me just to spend a couple of minutes with you, so I'm not going to try to deliver a persuasive speech or anything like that. I just represent old bald guys today. So I've learned a couple of things. I think I've learned almost everything the hard way. I graduated in English literature, so therefore I went into business, and I don't have time to talk about all my mistakes. But just asked to share a couple of things. I'll just give you a little bit of background. I've owned 3 service auto repair businesses in Pullman over the years. The first one was Raindrop Car Wash, did that from 1978 to 1982, and then had another business over here by the library, in fact, Jerry's Downtown Chevron, 1986 to 1990, and then more recently, Jerry's Auto Repair from 1990 to 2023. I retired in November of 23. So I tell people that my current job is to go out to lunch with people and talk. So it's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm very humbled to be here and share a couple remarks. And then my idea is just to kind of tweak your interest a little bit. If some of these things resonate to you, I only brought, I think, 11 additional copies. I didn't realize the meeting was going to be quite this big. But I'm open to talk with people afterwards or some other time about any of these topics, and I can always create some more of these handouts if any of these points interest you. So my first business coach was a guy by the name of Bob O'Connor, and he was an auto repair business consultant, business owner consultant, one of the first in the United States. It's a fairly new thing. That was pretty radical in the 1990s, because back then you opened up the door, you put the sign out that says we're open, and if you're really radical with marketing, you might have a sign out there that says ASE technician on duty. That was pretty cutting edge. So we had to learn as we went, but he had 3 challenging questions, and I kind of thought I'd pass those 3 challenging questions. This pertains to auto repair, but I think you could morph it into what you're doing. First question is, and he was challenging, so don't hate me for this. The first question was, is your business a hobby? Or is your business a charity? Or are you in business to make money? So just briefly, what he would see in some of the auto repair shop owners, he might have like a 5-bay shop, and in one of the bays, there would be his ATVs, and then the other one would be his 4x4 project, because his business was a hobby. But then he would come to Bob O'Connor like, I'm not making any money. It's like, well, you need to make a decision. Is your business a hobby, or are you going to try to make money? And that was a radical thought for some of us guys back in the day. Second question, is your business a charity? Now, believe me, there's times to be charitable and give things away and help people in a tough situation. But there were some business owners that this was like an everyday occurrence all day. It's like, this is a nice guy, I can't charge the regular price. This situation, that situation. So their business was largely a charity, and they would come to Bob. How come I'm not making any money? And then the last question, is your business your business to make money? But keep in mind that if you are in business and you are profitable, you'll have time for hobbies, and you also have money to give away to charity. So there is profitability is not a bad thing. I guess that's my first point. And then as far as mission statements, just a couple of quick statements. My first thought is I would recommend writing out a kind of overarching life statement before you get serious into your business statement. Not that I did it this way, but this is my recommendation for you. Because like I say, learned everything the hard way. But I'll just share my thoughts here. I wouldn't assume that you're going to be happy if your business is successful or unhappy if your business is not successful. So let me just read here. Your life mission statement should be able to stand apart from whatever happens with your business. Your definition of personal success should not depend upon your business doing well. Don't try to make your business the source of your happiness in life. And I think that's what I'm sharing there. Because what are you going to do if you have a bad year in business? Does that automatically mean you're going to have a bad year in your life? If you have 5 bad years in business, are you going to have 5 bad years in life? Otherwise, your business will define what kind of a life you have. Do you really want your business to hold you hostage to your happiness? So I would recommend separating what is my life mission, what do I want to do in life, what do I want to accomplish, what are those things that are in my control, and then as a subset, my business statement will be underneath that, will be part of my life statement, whichever that is going to be for you. I just wanted to make one point about that, to make sure your business statement is about things you control. And I think Aziz has made some great examples here. These are not really business statements, but just short examples. One example which I think may not be so great, here's what I would say is probably not a good example. I will have a business where happy customers, happy employees, and happy management meet each day. So what's wrong with that statement? It seems like great. What's wrong with happiness? The problem is that happiness is not in your control. So you're going to be frustrated because who knows, you're not even going to be able to make yourself happy every day, much less are you actually going to make your customers happy? How do you make somebody happy? So although that seems great, those things are not in your control, so that might not be the kind of mission statement you want. So more practical one, excuse me, might be something like this. We will deliver a top quality product with great customer service at a fair price. Those things are doable, and within that framework, you can do your best to be happy and make your customers happy and make your employees happy. But those things are in your control, so you won't necessarily be frustrated at meeting your goals. So that's pretty much what I have. I have 11 copies of these, and I just want to say that since I am an old retired bald guy, if some of you want to call me and talk to me for lunch or coffee or whatever, I'm always available for that. I really appreciate the opportunity. Aziz is a great guy, great counselor, and a great friend, a great advisor. And I don't have time to go into how he's helped our business, but I really, really recommend that you get to know that guy. Okay, thanks, guys.
Last thing I want to say about F.A.R.G.O. When I conduct these, or when I facilitate these sessions, what I do is I have a writing pad, thanks to Pullman Marketing, an easel, a large writing pad that, first thing, on the future, no discussion amongst the people. So what I try to do is to gather no more than 7 people. So it could be founders and maybe family members, whomever you trust. It could also be customers in that group that participate in the F.A.R.G.O discussion. No discussion on F, whatever one, each of them say, where are you with the mission statement? Do you understand the mission statement? Whatever they say, just write it. I simply write it. On achievements, no discussion. Everybody is allowed 2 minutes each. Just write them down. Rumblings. This is an important one. Again, no discussion. What are people saying about you? What are your family members saying about your business? What are your employees saying about your business? What is social media saying about you? Just collect them all. Just collect those thoughts, and I write them down. Again, no discussion. And then we go into the goals and initiatives. That's where you want to establish and create goals and initiatives that you think you can realistically accomplish before the next review period. And then I go into the open discussion where I open up for everyone to discuss. So within 90 minutes, they walk away feeling good about where they've been and where they want to be. So with that said, what I'd like you to do, form a company, whether your own company that you have, with the group that you have, and just either write down mission, vision, whatever you want, or you want to just write down accomplishments, but identify your company name and work out a mission, one of those things. You could pick Uber, or you could pick one of your favorite restaurants. Take 5 minutes.
We have 2 businesses. We have a hotel and a restaurant. We just bought the Evolve building, and we're converting it into a nice boutique hotel. The hotel's name is called essentially Pullman, and our restaurant is called Toulouse to Table. So we're focusing on locally sourced ingredients, Cougar Gold cheese, Ferdinand's ice cream. We're gonna have Mary Sellers wine, Paradise Creek beer. We're gonna bring in Dom's Donuts, and you're not gonna get a cookie on your pillow, but you're gonna get a fresh donut every night. So, we're focusing on the keeping the residents kind of the same, so you can bring your whole family and have different bedrooms and sort of that Airbnb feel, but in a hotel. Really emphasize game days and Cougar events, and a place where you can bring a family and feel comfortable and welcome. Also drawing people to downtown areas.
Okay, so our company is called DI Web, and this came because we have a stable group of web developers already, and we decided to get out ahead of the AI curve here. I can't read this handwriting; it's awful. All right, this is so what our business would basically do is it would allow a user to quickly develop a website, digital template, to give them a groundwork to curate a digital footprint. So it'd be providing a convenient, easy, and hands-off alternative to web builders. It'd be Squarespace, except even faster. You just say the nature of your business, and it generates a whole bunch of text and images and those kind of things. Not a whole lot of high and mighty stuff. It's just to undercut the other guys and make a bunch of money.
We didn't develop a straight name for our business media to small business success, something like that, where we want to encourage social media students and professionals to team up with a small downtown business to help them improve their social media through the construction period that's coming up.
Next level site. NLS, augmented reality technology. We bring your thoughts to life, and basically we want to use augmented reality. If you're not familiar with it, simply just take out your smartphone, you scan any area, or your Apple goggles, and you're going to be seeing all your information that you need about it. And we're going to provide a site for reality of our customers. Augmented reality will unlock the new potential for everything in your business. And we might need to work with this business over here to do that.
Okay, so I have a question for all of you, okay? Take a look outside. What do you see? Snow? Okay.
Worst weather.
Worst weather. That's a good one. That's a great one. Here's the thing. This used to excite me when I was a kiddo. Not anymore. Not after I got a driver's license. Speaking of, what's one pain point we can all relate to in Pullman? With the snow, specifically. Think of your drive, hills, right? Slippery. How's your driveway? What does it look like? Slick, right? Probably dangerous. You don't want to, you don't want any slippery slopes on your driveway. You probably don't want to slip and, hit your elbow or anything like that. You see a lot of plowing trucks, but, where's all the snow going from your driveway? Nowhere. Well, as the CEO of Snow Kings, we love snow so much, we will take it from your driveway. And we will make sure, as our mission statement, to deliver a protection amongst our community and to make sure that you guys stay safe, that you guys don't break any knees or elbows, that your kiddos stay safe on your driveway when they're having fun. We try to value over-communicating rather than under communicating, we will make sure that we check up on you guys, give you guys calls. Hey, how's your driveway? I know there was like another snow pile like 2 days ago, another 6 inches. We can get that for you. We will make sure that you stay safe and that we can always depend on us to take your snow because we love snow.
Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. And as always, I solicit feedback on the review section down below on comments. By all means, put in your comments and subscribe to Pullman Marketing video channel for more videos. We've got some wonderful things on the videos already.